Jayson Tatum wasn't supposed to be this good. Sure, he was a 5-star recruit, but few believed he'd become this.
35 remaining. Tatum drives down and throws it down! Wow!
An NBA superstar, franchise cornerstone, and a player some are calling the future face of the league. How did Tatum go from being overlooked in high school to carrying the Boston Celtics on his back? This is the insane rise of Jayson Tatum. Born in St. Louis, Missouri, Jayson Tatum was raised by his mother, Brandy Cole, a woman who played a massive role in his journey. She had him at just 19 years old while she was still in college, juggling school, work, and raising a future NBA star. But at the time, she didn't know. Tatum was just another kid with hoop dreams. He was obsessed with the game. His godfather was none other than the NBA veteran Larry Hughes. His mentor was a young Bradley Beal who was already making waves in the NBA. But despite his talent, Tatum wasn't always the #1 guy. In high school, he was a standout at Chaminade College Prep, but he wasn't seen as the best player in his class. Guys like Lonzo Ball, Josh Jackson, and Markelle Fultz were getting more hype, but Tatum, he kept working. He spent countless hours refining his game, developing an elite mid-range shot, and learning to read defenses like a pro. Coaches raved about his dedication, but the national media still overlooked him. By his senior year, though, that changed. Tatum averaged 29.6 points and 9.1 rebounds per game, leading Chaminade to a state championship and earning McDonald's All-American honors. The scouts had no choice but to pay attention. By the time Tatum got to Duke, people knew he was good, but they didn't know how good. He started his freshman season slow due to an ankle injury, missing the first 8 games. But when he got back, he dominated. Tatum quickly became Duke's go-to scorer, averaging almost 17 points and 7 rebounds. He showed an NBA-ready skill set, combining silky smooth footwork, a lethal mid-range jumper, and an ability to score under pressure. In the ACC tournament, Tatum shined, dropping 19 points in the championship game against Notre Dame, proving he was ready for the big stage. But the NCAA tournament didn't go as planned. Duke was upset in the second round, and just like that, Tatum's college career was over. Still, NBA scouts had seen enough. He declared for the 2017 NBA draft, and the hype was real. The Celtics originally had the #1 pick, and most assumed they'd take Markelle Fultz, the highly touted point guard from Washington. But Danny Ainge had other plans. He traded down to the 3rd pick, believing Tatum was the best player in the draft. This was a move that left many scratching their heads. Why pass up on the consensus #1 pick? But Ainge and the Celtics knew something the world didn't, and they were about to be proven right. Drafted 3rd overall, Tatum walked onto a Celtics team led by Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, but few expected him to make an immediate impact. That changed quickly. Most rookies take time to adjust, but Tatum was different. In his NBA debut, he dropped a double-double against LeBron James and the Cavaliers, showing flashes of superstardom. As the season progressed, Tatum's confidence grew. Then disaster struck. Kyrie Irving suffered a season-ending injury, and just like that, Boston's championship hopes seemed crushed. But Tatum, he stepped up. At just 20 years old, Tatum led the Celtics to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. He averaged 18.5 points per game in the playoffs, outplaying expectations and proving he could be the future of the franchise.
Time is the switch of the pick and roll. I like the decision. Tatum is open. That's a 3. For the impact of the final result, Tatum on a pull-up. From the field didn't score, but already he's had an impact. Tatum flies to the basket. Miscommunication.
His defining moment was dunking on LeBron James in Game 7.
Celtics with 67 points with 6:45 remaining. Tatum drives down and throws it down! Wow!
A play that sent shockwaves through the NBA. The Celtics came up short, but Tatum's name was cemented in history. The years that followed weren't always smooth. Tatum had to navigate roster changes, coaching shifts, and the pressure of being the guy. But through it all, he kept getting better. By 2020, he was an all-star, averaging 23.4 points per game.
Tatum drives, George right there. Tatum gets a wide open look and knocks it down! Jayson Tatum ties
And then came the 2021-22 season, Tatum's true breakout year. He led the Celtics to the NBA Finals, putting up historic performances along the way.
He goes hard to basket, gets stripped by Tatum. Ahead, nice bounce pass, easy 2, and a dunk, and a foul. That was a heck of a pass. pass, wasn't it? Heck of a pass.
He dropped 46 points against the Bucks.
Tatum tries a corner three. Got it. They're 0 for 5 from the field. Jaylen Brown drives right into Grayson Allen. Tatum launches a three, puts it in. Jayson advance pass to Smart, goes at Grayson Allen, sidestep, lefty layup. What a sequence for Marcus Smart.
In a do-or-die Game 6, and out-dueled Kevin Durant in the first round. Boston fell short against the Warriors, but Tatum had arrived. He wasn't just an all-star, he was a superstar. And the scary part, he was only 24. Multiple 50-point games, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, leading the Celtics to the league's best record, and at just 26, he's still reaching new heights. And there's basically nothing left for his career except for an MVP. From an overlooked high school star to one of the best players in the NBA, Jayson Tatum's journey has been nothing short of legendary. And the scary part, he's just getting started. The only question left is, how far can he go? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, as well as comment down below if you think he will become the face of the league. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.